Hey everyone, it's Amanda with My Life, My Way. I'm in the car with my traveling buddy Loki, for anybody that hasn't met him yet. We are headed back. We actually just saw my husband for 5 days up in a place called Dawson Creek, British Columbia. Not like Dawson's Creek, the TV show. Totally different place. I think that one's in Orange County in New York. Anyways, it's about a 6-hour drive, give or take, from home. And this was, I guess, our last, like, regular baby making attempt. Because we had our phone call with Prague this morning, which was amazing. We're planning on going to Praga Medica, and our consultant's name our coordinator's name is Blanca. And so we met her over the phone today. She seems very nice, very knowledgeable. She was willing to have a phone call conversation with us at her house because it's like 7 p.m. Prague time by the time we had a conversation, which was really cool. Got lots of information that we needed and kind of how to set up dates and all that kind of stuff was pretty much all this one was for, and kind of set up some expectations. What are you doing? He likes looking out the windows. He's a little weird. Hey, Carrie. So anyways, but it's kind of getting real. All of a sudden we got off the phone and my husband and I looked at each other like, well, I guess this is it. So we're super stoked. I have heard of Clomid, just so you know, but they actually stopped selling it up here where I am, so we only get access to letrozole up here, which apparently does the same thing, but it's not, doesn't have the same level of side effects that Clomid has been known to have. Not saying that it's side effect free, obviously. There's lots of people that have had side effects. We've done, I think, 14 rounds of letrozole medicated cycles now, one with an IUI from fresh, one with an IUI from frozen. We've been pregnant twice and nothing. So this was our last like baby making trip, and I guess IVF is the way it goes because of the timeline and how fast they get you into Prague. So it's not like the 6-month or 8-month wait time it is just to even get into the next clinic here. It looks like we're headed out there in October, and that's a preference for us. They could have probably gotten us in September. But with my husband's work, they slowed down a lot, kind of mid-October to sort of early November, just because the roads get super sloppy, just with the extra rain and stuff as it kind of fades into fall before they harden up for the winter. So he kind of slows down. So we figure if we're going to take a month off and go and be in Europe, it might as well be where we're going to leave us maybe a week, maybe 2 of work instead of like a 3 to 4 weeks of work for him. So, if we get pregnant this cycle, then ta-da. And we may end up just like spending some of the money we were planning on to in Prague and just going up to Germany for a week or 2 or 3, because the money's been saved up anyways. Maybe. But I'm not really holding out a lot of hope. This is our 10th cycle in a row of medicated cycles like we've done just now, and there hasn't been any success in the last 10 rounds. So not really holding out a lot of hope there. After that, if that's not successful and we get a period, then after the period's done, we'll start taking birth control. And then according to our coordinator Blanca, we stop doing the birth control about the day that we fly out there, which is about a day or 2 before our first appointment in Prague. Praga Medica actually picks us up from the airport, brings us to our hotel, and then in the morning brings us from the hotel to Praga Medica for our first appointment. Just so you're not like rushing around and trying to figure out in a new country where you don't speak the language how to get to your first appointment. You have kind of a couple of days to like adjust and figure out kind of where you're at for your next appointment, and then it's not that big of a deal. So usually a couple days after that is when I get my period, but that first day that we're there, they're going to give us all our medications, the basic rundown of how they want things done. We phone them the first day we get a full period, and then our next appointment is set up for day 7. So we have like probably a week, maybe 10 days of hanging around in Europe, which is super exciting. We're going to go to Germany for it. We've been wanting to go to Germany for ages. My husband is a huge World War history fanatic. My family's actually from Germany. My dad is a first-generation Canadian, so that makes me a second-generation Canadian. He's 100% German, and I'm half German and half European something or other. We're not even really sure where the rest of that came from. But so we're super excited. And we were looking up like things to do on Travelocity. I don't know if you've ever used the app, but it's amazing. So we're sitting there today after it became like super real, like this is happening. We're going to Prague, and we're going to Germany. And there is a castle in Germany that has an amazing level of history to it. And the symphony plays there, or the harmonic, the Philharmonic group plays at the castle. And they do like a huge thing. It's like $400 Canadian, but you get like front row seats and a 3-course candlelit dinner beforehand and a tour through the castle. And how amazing is that? Him and I both used to play in band. It's actually how we met originally way back in high school. We did not date back in high school, but that's how we met. Like that was a huge part of my life for a long time. So I'm going to try and update as much as I can throughout Europe. A lot of it's going to be touristy type stuff. I might even manage to convince my husband to get in a video or two, but don't hold your breath on that. He has so far yet said no, he's not going to do it. But yeah, like things just seriously got real. So she's going to send us a list of dates for our actual like consult with her and the doctor to figure out exact dates and exactly how we want things to go and kind of a plan so that when we get to Prague, the initial plan anyways is like set up and established and we kind of know what we're going to do and how we're going to do this. So I'm nervous. I'm excited. Thank you very much, by the way, to everybody that's been messaging me as I'm doing this video. I appreciate the good luck, and there's a bunch of you guys that have been following me since like the beginning of this journey, or like halfway through from months now, where you've been hoping month after month and you're super excited that we're going to IVF, and we're super stoked too. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I guess I'm gonna drive home the rest of the way. I'm in Grand Prairie, Alberta right now, which is about 4.5 hours from home, so I'm not too bad. Means I won't get home till like midnight, but I don't really care. I'm usually up that late anyways. For anybody that just popped on and hasn't met anybody, or hasn't met him, this is my traveling buddy. This is Loki. Hi, bud. Oh, baby dust for twins, hey? I don't know if I can carry twins. Like, I'm kind of a fat kid, but I'm super short in the upper body. I don't know if there's enough room to put one. I'm definitely not sure about 2. I'm super short in the upper body. I'm 5'8", but I have a 36-inch inseam in my pants. I'm super tall from the waist down. But we'll probably end up transferring 2 embryos, probably. And it has like a 20% chance of twins. So, I mean, it's pretty decent. But we're going to try anyways. So, okay. Well, if your sister was too, maybe this won't be so bad. Keep posting to me if you've done IVF and you have like a good story. Please message me. I'm panicked that we're gonna spend this kind of money and it's not gonna work, which is part of the reason I'm really excited it's in Prague, because at least if we're gonna blow this kind of money, we got to see Europe for 3 weeks, so it's not like it was a total wash or anything. Hi, bud. So, but I could use some like positive stories, and yeah, a little bit of good vibes my way would be super helpful. Let me know where you guys are at too. There's a bunch of you guys that write me on a regular basis. You know who you are. I follow you back. I like to know your journey, so let me know where you're at. And to the friend of mine that I know that follows me that's being induced tomorrow, woohoo! It's gonna be baby time, and I'm super stoked for her. She's having a little baby boy, so if she's willing to let me, maybe I'll go over to her place and do a video, and I'll introduce you to her new son and her daughter, who's super cute. But anyways, you know who you are. But I will talk to you guys later. I love and appreciate you for following me, and we'll see you guys around. Okay, bye.